Hey guys, it's Justin and welcome back to another video. In today's video, let's talk about the 5 social media tips that I'm going to tell you that you guys really need to know when you're going to market real estate listings, or if you're going to market yourself as a real estate agent. Now, I'm going to be talking about Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, basically any video form or video/photo forms of social media. And these are going to be tips that will help you to basically grow and make sure that you can market your listings, and on top of that, grow as a social media platform. That being said, if you are looking to buy or sell a home here in Georgia, feel free to contact me as I can be your realtor. But with that being said, let's go on to the first tip that I'm going to give you guys. Is pretty much the biggest rule that I'm going to give you guys, is that you have to run paid ads while organically getting reach. Now, what does that mean? In any business, you can't just organically post. Let's say for Instagram, for example, if you only organically post on Instagram with tags and descriptions and this and that, but you don't run paid advertisements, it's very hard to get new people into the door. Think about it. Tags, descriptions, they do help get your post out there into the world, but not as good as a paid ad on Instagram. Now, Instagram runs off of paid ads. That's how they make money. So they're going to get as much reach as they can with paid advertisements. For example, every business that you guys see, let's talk about a business that does a product or a service. They always advertise, but then when you click onto their link and you go into their page, their own Instagram page, you'll see that they have a lot of followers. The followers is not because of a lot of organic reach. Most of it is coming from the paid advertisements they do. Because one, people get to know who they are, and two, when they click onto their link, they figure out what they're doing, right? Either they're giving them a lot of tips or good advice or something that they really want, like customers want. That makes people want to follow their page, and so it grows them on Instagram. On top of that, you'll get more reach on Instagram posts later on in the future. So if you're going to market your listings, let's say for real estate, and you have a listing that you want to maybe promote, you want to try and get paid advertisements going while organically posting too. So that's the biggest rule that I'm going to give you guys, that you guys will need to know if you guys are going to use social media to market. And that's a big way that you guys are going to grow your platform and also getting more reach to a lot of people. The second one that I'm going to talk to you guys about is more of equipment wise, using a wide angle lens when you're recording real estate videos or photos, and using a gimbal. Now, there are a lot of varieties of wide angle lens. If you are recording from your phone, if you have an iPhone, I don't know a lot about Android, but if you have an iPhone 11 or up, I believe you should have a wide angle lens already built into your phone. I have the 10s Max, and so I don't have the wide angle lens, and some people might not have the wide angle lens in their phone. That's fine. All you have to do, guys, is buy a wide angle lens for your phone. Now, I've tried different brands, and I've tried a couple ones, and the best one that I've tried is this Sandmark one. The reason why I use this one is that it does not distort the photo or the video. So what happens is when you guys use a wide angle lens, the walls start to cave in like this, like a fisheye lens, and that tells you that the wide angle lens is way too wide. This one right here, Sandmark, they have only one wide angle lens. This was probably like $120 if I believe so, but it's well worth it. If you like look at other ones on Amazon, wide angle lens, you'll look at $20-$30. I've tried those, and I had to return those because it was just, quality was not good. On top of that, everything was distorted. So I recommend this one, the Sandmark lens, just because it doesn't distort the photos and it has really good quality lens. And so all you have to do is basically get it, and then it comes with a case like this, and you just stick it onto the back of your case, or they have a clip on it where you can just clip onto your camera, and then you just screw in your lens, and there you go. You have a wide angle lens that you guys can use when you guys are recording your Instagram or your TikToks, or when you guys are going to post a TikTok, basically. On top of that, if you guys are deciding to do YouTube, you would probably need a DSLR camera, which is a big investment. For DSLR cameras, what I use, which is probably over budget for a lot of people and you probably don't need it, is a Sony a7 III. Now, I like Sonys, and I know a lot of people who use Sony in the real estate market because it's a great non-cropping frame, and it's really nice. And so if you have the budget, go for a Sony. If not, Canons are good. I think EOS Rs are pretty good. I'll do another video if you guys like. Make sure you guys put in the comment section below if you guys want me to just basically give you guys a budget overview of basically all the equipment you need as a real estate agent to market yourself. Any DSLR that's probably 800 plus is probably a very good one that you guys could use. Now obviously you can buy used and get ones like the Sony a6400 or a600 for probably about $500-600, and probably that's really where you want to be if you're going to just start YouTube. On top of that, you probably have to buy a lens. So I recommend at the max 16 millimeters. If you guys go to 14 or 13, just like how everything distorts in when I talk to you guys about the wide angle ends for the cameras, it will start to distort. So it'll start to distort like this, and the walls won't be straight. In real estate, you want the walls to be straight because you want to look at the depth of the room. So you guys want to make sure you have straight lines. So 16 millimeters to 24 millimeters. So right now, what you guys are looking at right now is, I believe, a 21 millimeter lens from Sony f1.6, and it is a little bit wide, so this is because of the 21 millimeter. But I would recommend you guys going for maybe 16 millimeter to 24 millimeters. If you guys go out of that range, it would be too wide, or it would be too small, I guess. So all the walls will look very small. Also, on top of that, make sure you guys get gimbals. This is another, not recommendation, but required basically if you're going to do real estate videos. Gimbals give you that smooth action like view where it's not all choppy and like all jumpy. It's going to give you one that pans really nice and slow. It makes it look more professional than basically just holding your camera and just going everywhere. If you guys are using an iPhone, or if you're going to use your phone, I recommend the DJI Osmo. This one's Osmo 4, which is the latest one that comes with basically a clip on right here. It's a magnet, and you just put your phone. Gimbals, you have to readjust every single time, and you have to align the camera. So let's just talk about this one, for example. This one, you can just put your phone anywhere and it will recalibrate by itself. So it will always keep its own little motion, and it will always be balanced. So this one's a great one if you guys are going to use your phone. And this one is probably around the $150 range. But it's really recommended, or really required, that you guys get this. If you guys are going to use a DSLR camera, I would recommend you guys get something from DJI. This is the DJI Ronin SC2. This is probably the latest one that just came out. You don't have to go hardcore. This is probably about $450. Basically, this one takes more time because you have to calibrate each specific lining of the camera. If you guys have the budget and you guys are going to go really hardcore on recording video on YouTube, I would recommend getting this. But if not, get something used on Facebook Marketplace. And on top of that, you guys can probably just use your phone. You can use your phone horizontally and record that too. And I know some people use GoPros. I personally don't like GoPros because it is very distorting too. But on top of that, quality wise, I think DSLR cameras are going to get you better. And I also think your phone is probably the same thing as a GoPro. So like if you have a wide angle lens on your phone, so much easier. You don't have to take an SD card out and this and that. You can just edit it on your phone and just basically post it onto Instagram and TikTok. So that was number 2 for social media tips. Now the third one that I'm going to talk to you guys about is having one clear call to action on your post or your ads. I scroll through Instagram and sometimes I get other agents posts and they have a picture of a home, a random home that they found on the internet, and basically on the bottom it says,
"Are you here looking to sell a home, buy a home, blah, blah, call me here, email me here, check my website here."
Too many call to actions, guys. Remember, you don't want to make the customer not get from point A to point B. Your target is to make the client or your customer get to point A to point B. So basically giving them one clear call to action. Have them call you or have them only email you. Have them only check your website, right? But I would also not even recommend checking the website because website has a lot of tabs, a lot of pages, and they're going to miss the point, right? That's why there's something called lead pages versus website. Websites, there's so many links and everything where you click, and then they just lose focus on what they're goal was from point A to point B. But on lead pages, when you click on the lead page, it basically has, it could be a contact form and that's it, right? That's what you get, and there's no other links to it. So when you do your advertisement or when you post organically, you need to have one clear call to action. Don't add this and that and this and that. And you guys can see my Instagram and my TikToks for examples, and you guys can see how I market my listings by having one clear call to action saying, if you're interested in business inquiries, use the email contact@therealtorjustin.com. That keeps it simple, and I know exactly where all my leads go. Fourth one that I'm going to talk to you guys about is personalizing the listings or your ads. Now, this is a big one because I see so many ads or posts where I don't think people understand that real estate is a people business. It's not just a home business, it's a people business. The people want to see you, whatever you're listing, whatever your service is, they want to see a person. They don't want to see just a home because, a home is a home, but emotionally you can get attached to a person, right? So using a face will get you guys to get more reach to more people, because who wants to just see a home and okay, it's a new home, this and that. Okay, all right, next, right? But when you have your face and you're interacting and you're having, one-on-one conversation with the camera, it's a little different story because you're personalizing this video with me and you. So we're having a connection, right? And they're more likely to follow you, more likely to maybe contact you, maybe more to trust you, maybe to look into you, right? So you want to make sure you personalize your listing using your face or personal emotions. All right, and the last one that I'm going to talk to you guys about is to make it quick and enjoyable. Now, I think this is the biggest thing because as a creator or somebody who's trying to make a lot of content, we get so caught up on the making process that we don't realize what the viewers want, right? People who are on TikTok, on Instagram, people want quick and easy, emotional, attached videos, something that will make them laugh, something that will make them wow, some kind of wow factor to a video, right? So when you personalize a video and make it enjoyable and also make it quick for the viewer to watch in probably 10, 20 seconds or less, there will be a big difference with your advertisements and your posts because it will go out far, and Instagram will know that a lot of people are liking your content, so it's going to go out and reach out more. These days it's not only about likes, it's not only about shares, it's not only about you saving posts, it's all combining that in whole. So you guys have to make it quick and enjoyable where people are sharing, people are liking. Everyone has to do all that to make your content go viral. So make sure, guys, when you guys are making your video, make it quick and enjoyable. Don't make it so dull. Don't just stand there and say,
hey guys, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,000 square feet home. I hope you guys enjoy.
And just do a little, everyone can do that, right? What makes your post special compared to other people? That's what you have to understand, and that's where you have to drive and basically focus on your content. And don't get discouraged if you don't, get the growth that you guys were looking at, because remember, it's all about consistency with social media. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel, as I'm going to make more content for, new real estate agents, or basically people who have been real estate agents but trying to learn to market more, and also how to use your commission check or how to use your income to basically build wealth for your future. So if you guys like those, make sure you guys subscribe, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.